Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. But Jesse, it's always fun to see a guy who's been challenged, see if he can answer the bell and get things done.
Well, we talked to him this week, and he knows that people are out there questioning him. And I think that leaves a big chip on his shoulder, David. He wants to prove to the entire college football world he's got what it takes to win this football game. This is a big test for him.
And here's the thing. Proving it is one thing, Jesse, but it's not about you. And this is a team game. Obviously, the quarterback position is so dependent on others' success, but play within yourself, make those plays, don't make the big mistakes.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The RPO, it's complete. Turning it on! And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30.
And as a defense, how scary is it having to defend this guy? He's one of the fastest players in America, and you saw it on that last play. It's not necessarily throwing him the ball over your head. They just get it to him quickly. The hard part now is running and tackling that guy. Not easy to do.
The give from the gun. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle. It's Strickland. Good pickup, but a little bit short of the sticks. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9.
Third down and short is exactly what you want on offense because you can run the football, make the defense suck up, but you can also throw it. Nice execution, 3rd and short, now set up in a 1st and goal situation.
Here's a hit. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. 1st down, goal-to-go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Quick completion on the out. Races down to the 2 and stopped just short of the goal line as he goes out of bounds. They've gotten right on the cusp of the end zone. They still looking for the end zone. Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
No bones about it on that 3rd down and goal. You knew exactly what they're doing. We're not kicking field goals. We're here for touchdowns, and it is a physical run. He lowers his shoulder right between the tackles. Going to get in the end zone. Way to start this football game for this offense.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week goes.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Bailey. Using the quick game. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Keeps it on the draw.
You know, I really like this QB running the football because I know he's got a lot of speed, but he's not the biggest guy in the world, so he's not going to be able to break a lot of tackles. You really got to do a good job of trying to scheme ways to get him out in more space.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the incompletion is an open invitation to the special teams unit to come onto the field. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Ford and finds his man on the left. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a big gain. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Stop me when you've heard this before. 1st down. 1st down. 1st down. Just continuing to put 1st downs together. So far, this defense just can't find any answers.
Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Use the play fake, now to throw. Incomplete, looked as if he had his man, but just a misfire from this senior. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed over the middle, it's Bentley. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. And that one is picked up in the end zone. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it and you can hear it, and sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time he used the lob wedge and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Off the play fake on 1st down. Looking left. And they can't make the connection. Still at their own 20 after that last incompletion. It's 2nd and 10. The give to the tailback. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking downfield, it's Bailey. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. After the miss on 3rd down, the punt team is on the field. Fair catch called for and taken at the 30-yard line. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Gets it to him on the screen. That's the kind of play that can really get you going if they have a 1st down at the 43. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. Makes a connection. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football. Had time. Spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking to the big tight end. Rolls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. It's 1st down from the 11. Motion from the wide receiver. It's complete on the right side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
On the play. 2nd down.
Wants to throw again. Makes the catch. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Going for 6. And it's touchdown. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
He's down here. He does a lot of blocking. You play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? Peek in the backfield, and you lose the big guy. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost the race.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Harvey. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
This offense has really struggled, and I think you're just waiting for one play, one explosive play to happen to hopefully galvanize you a bit offensively. That's not the case in there. They try to run the football in the first play of the drive, and it gets absolutely blown up for a loss.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
This offense has been sluggish to say the least, but finally they're on the move on 1st and 10. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They go to the ground. Past the sticks, and he may get more. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground covered. Pick up the first.
2nd down.
Looking for a gap. It's Bell. Knocked down after a 3-yard gain to the 25. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to power their way ahead. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Absolutely perfect. Now the lead is down to 11.
Well, the head coach decided to play it safe on 4th and inches and trot his field goal team out there, and his field goal kicker just made him look like a pretty smart guy.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They'll start this drive going to the air. Catch in the middle, it's Gunderson. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it through this defense. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
Wants to go up top. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's 3rd down from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires left. Got him downfield. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and the secondary in particular. And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the 2nd quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
That big play flipped the field. Now they go to work from just outside the red zone. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He wants to throw it again. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw for it. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And on 4th down, they'll try to salvage the drive with a field goal. It's good. And now the lead is even bigger.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away. Bringing it back. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. To throw, it's Bailey. He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it along the sideline. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain.
And that's a first down for the offense.
You want to talk about flipping the script. They just did that with a huge play, and now they've got it 1st and 10 in plus territory. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Going to the running game. There he goes. Chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. Not much can impose your will on a defense like popping a big run.
Especially when they know you're going to run it, right? This offense right now is just more physical. They're more physical up front in the trenches. And this running back and his ability to break tackles, that is just so demoralizing for this defense.
Makes the grab. Snags it with the sticky fingers and strolls in with the sweet feet for the touchdown.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this second half.
Lining up to add another.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. This drive will open from the 15. It's a draw. Oh, he's still got more! The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. And still a few inches short of the sticks as they come to the line for 2nd down. Off the play fake. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Just nowhere to go against this defense to find that single yard he needed on 3rd down. They bring the punter onto the field now. First time we've seen their punt team tonight. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Looking to pass, it's Bailey. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got the quick pass. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Got his man. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. And on 1st down, they've sent the field goal unit onto the field. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, many thanks. Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll start the 3rd quarter with the run. Find some space, enough to get 5 to the 22. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. The give to the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Dropping back, it's Bailey. They've got the screen set up. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass. It just never developed. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. Down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off play action on first down. Pressure coming. Trying to make magic with his feet.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. You know?
Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28.
Man, this is exactly what you needed to see from this defense to start the second half. If you're down, you got to create some momentum. You got to get your offense a little bit excited. Nice job creating the sack. Perfect start to the second half for this defense.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Makes the grab. It's Williamson. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but not before yet another big play in this passing attack.
Really nice decision by the quarterback. Third and long, and nothing was open deep down the field, so he's able to check it down and get it to a pretty athletic guy who shows you what they can do with the ball after the catch. He finds a few blocks, he uses his speed, and that turns into be a huge gain for the offense.
Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Incomplete, and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And man, could they have used that? It'll be second down. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. And they get the third down stop. What a play by this defense. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Splits the uprights. Good. There is a flag down on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, the offense will have to decide whether to take the points off the board. Might be the worst-case scenario for this defense. Thought they'd held them to 3. Now the offense with a chance for more. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Hauls it in. Gets it inside the 5. Down to the 4. And it'll be first and goal. So close to cashing it in for this offense. And it's in for a touchdown. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
Attempt to try. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That touchdown drive covered 61 yards. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. The returner's going to try to see what he can get. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They'll go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking for a man. It's Bailey. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Second down, they'll go to the air. Got it behind the line. It's Poe. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. But they can't make the play on third down. And here comes the punt team. Fourth time tonight we've seen this guy come on to punt. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Going with the counter play here. Defense defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. That's reeled in. It's Williamson. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
I think the thing that's so impressive about this defense, it's not just the athleticism and the ability to get to the quarterback, it's the variety in the ways they can do it. Sometimes it's a 4-man rush, sometimes it's a 3-man rush, sometimes it's all-out blitz. But with the speed they have, especially in that front 7, it has been a nightmare for this offense. They've given up sack after sack after sack in this game.
Quick release on the RPO. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. It's a 1st and 10. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. To the ground. He's got it again. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. Big catches, big plays, tons of yards through 3 quarters for these two guys. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Grabbed in the middle, it's Williamson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. Pulls it on the bootleg fake. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Tyson. 9th play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. 3rd and long. Out of the gun to give to the back. This defense makes a play, stopping him well short, and it'll be 4th down from the 24. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And with that kick, man, it's a tall order for the other side. I mean, down 3 possessions. Like, this offense is going to have to get the ball and do something with it, and do it quickly if they want to get back in this football game.
They're really starting to extend that lead as they get ready to kick it away again. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. Leaves it with the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Bailey. Makes the catch. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Oh, he'll keep it on the draw. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. After a good pickup on the run, it's 2nd down. They'll try the run. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Caught over the middle. It's Delgado. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking to throw on first down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Wants to throw on first down. Got his man on the right. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their unleashes one deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Bringing the heat. It's dropped. And oh, what a tough way to end this drive. The decision to go for it does not pan out. The handoff, keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Under fire. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. How about getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion? They bring the punter onto the field now. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. And now the offense will come onto the field again. Back to pass, it's Bailey. Just a short pass to the tight end. Across the 35, out of bounds at the 36, and a really good pickup as they're starting to move. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. Looking to throw on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Montgomery. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
And that's good enough for first down.
Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the grab on the left. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Quick completion on the out route. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play. Just keeps slinging it. Got it in the middle. It's Montgomery. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down.
He's brought down at the 23-yard line. And first down for the offense.
To the air on first down. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
Good enough for a first down.
From the gun. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown.
The one thing you know about this offense, they're going to keep fighting, right? They're down on the scoreboard right now, but they're trying everything they can. Nice job there, finding a way to score that touchdown. And listen, we've seen crazier things happen before in college football. This thing ain't over until there's zeros on the clock.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So it's an 80-yard drive. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to it. We've seen a ton of this tonight. They just keep giving him the ball, and he keeps running into brick walls. Not much running room again. On third down. They'll make the stop, but that first down ought to ice it, and they should be able to kneel this one out.
He has been the go-to guy on offense all game long. And on a critical third down here in the fourth quarter, surprise, surprise, guess who they go to? That guy.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand.